bought an Astro van, and yes, it's Rhino Line yellow. And this is going to be my new adventure rig. So I live here in Utah, central Utah, Provo area if you know. And to buy this, I had to drive all the way to Durango, Colorado, which is about a 6-hour drive. And it was through a snowstorm. So it was quite the adventure to get this rig. But let me tell you, this is going to be the ultimate adventure rig for me. The previous owner installed bigger off-road tires and a 6-inch Journeys off-road lift, as you can see on both sides here. And like I said before, Rhino lined yellow. Sliding doors. I'll take you on a tour of the inside now. So, as you come inside, we've got a gas stove, 2-burner, a sink with a water pump, which I'll replace the water pump, and a bed. We got flooring. We got lights, a curtain, and a fan. The fan's nice, I like the fan. Then we also have this whole interesting electrical system they've got going here. They charge this from the starter battery while the engine's running. So if I turn it to night, switch this on, there's those lights. Welcome to the back. Cargo van on an Astro van usually has 2 double doors. She installed 3. Previous owner did. So this will be nice in the mornings when I would like to be camping up in the mountains. Just open up the top, sit here on my bed. It'll be super nice. I also plan on installing a pull-out drawer when I do my own bed, of course. Pull-out drawer, I can get all my stuff out of there, all my adventure gear. Got the curtain. This sink is disgusting and filthy, so I'll be tearing this entire thing out because it's gross. Here's the curtain. And then coming from back here, up here, here's the driver's seat. I was running around today getting some tools. As you can see, this is a crank window and a manual locks. So, has manual locks, not a manual lock. So, the previous owner installed this antenna, which runs wires down to a brain down here, as they call it, and then leads wires across the dash inside here that you can press a button and it'll actually pull the manual lock, so it becomes automatic on both sides here. And I'm hoping it does it for the back as well, because you can only open the back. Here, I'll show you this here in a second, but you can only open the back when you press a button from the inside, so I can't open it from the outside. But I'm hoping with this key fob that I just bought today, that it'll hook up to this wiring, and I'm hoping that they have it wired to this. So that'd be very nice, because I need to figure out a way to be able to open it from the outside. She has 119,000 miles. When I bought it, it had just barely 118, but I've put quite a bit of miles since coming from Colorado. Here's the engine. This is a 4.3 liter V6 vortex. Everything seems to work pretty good right now. Oil doesn't leak, oil doesn't burn. So the engine's good. That's why I wanted to get this vehicle so much. It's hard to find these older Astro vans with low mileage, relatively low mileage. This is the lowest mileage vehicle I've ever owned. Most of my vehicles are above 130,000. This is 119, and it is the all-wheel drive version. I made sure I got the Astro all-wheel drive because I'm gonna be doing some off-roading in this bad boy. Got the light bar installed. So now I'm gonna go over here in a second with you. I'm gonna go over my future plans with this van and how I'm gonna build it out. And I'll make videos explaining what I did, how I did, and showcasing when I did it. So this is gonna be a full out build. Full on solar panel, awning, light bar system. It's gonna be amazing. So up here on this roof rack, I'm gonna put a 365 watt solar panel. And I already have this light bar up here. That was from the previous owner. I'm gonna move this light bar to the back. I'm gonna put a 42 inch, I believe, 42 inch light bar up front. Square 2x2 light bars here, here, and on the other side. So on the top, I'll have 6 light bars for a full lighting system to light up anything. It's gonna be awesome. Then I'll bring you around over here. Well, put you up there. There's the top. I'm gonna have my awning up there, my 270-degree awning. And then, well, that'll go right here. And then on the other side, I'm gonna put a shower system or water storage, because if I'm out in the desert for a while, I don't want to run out of water. So maybe that'll be drinking water. And then I'll have the fishing pole rack up there and whatnot, some extra storage. So for the interior of this build, I plan on ripping all of this out. Nothing's gonna stay, even the siding and the roof and everything. I'm gonna rip it out because I want to do my own. I think I can do a lot better. So I'm gonna, well, maybe the floor will stay because that stuff's kind of expensive, and I mean, they can use some work, but I think I can make it work. So I'm gonna do full cedar paneling along the side and the top. I'm gonna do recessed can lights, well, disc lights I should say, so maybe they're not recessed, in the ceiling. And then I'm gonna do a whole power system. I talked about the solar panel. I'll do it on top, 365 watt solar panel. That'll take up probably most of the roof rack. But I'll have the battery stored probably back here. I'll have the water storage stored back here. And there's, I don't know if you can tell, but that's propane. Came from the previous owner to use the burner. I'll keep that in here, and this will probably all stay in this section when I build my new cabinet. On the other side of that, I'll probably store all my food and plates and pots and pans and such. I'll probably build this going that way a little bit, probably 18 inches longer than it is now, because I don't need that whole door space. And then on this side, I'm taking this bed out, like I said before, I guess. And I'm gonna put probably a newer bed, maybe a little bit taller. And I'm gonna have a drawer under here, like you see a lot in overland builds. So I'll have a full drawer that swings out here. Probably store a lot of my backpacking gear, my stuff that I don't have to access unless I'm going outside already. In front of the bed, I will do a storage system that goes all the way up to the roof, which will house all of my camera, battery, laptop, iPad, charging stuff, including my clothes. So that is going to be pretty important to build out because it's going to house a lot of my storage. And although I love the yellow is a little bit too much for me. The Rhinoline, I'm keeping all of this. All the Rhinoline staying on the body. But the wheels, those are going black. I'm gonna paint those today. Oh, the bumper is going black. The roof rack, I'm gonna do pure black. I have some hammered Rust-Oleum paint that's gonna look really nice. This side mirror is already black since the dealer replaced it before she sold it to me. This one's yellow, so I'll paint that black. Like I said, I'll paint these wheels black. I'll paint this bumper black and all the door handles. This door handle is already black. I replaced that yesterday since it was broken. I'll paint the keyholes black, this handle black, and that might be it actually. But one day, depending on how much time and money I have, this line, from that line I might paint it down and Rhinoline it black. So it'll be Rhinoline just like the top here, but it'll be black. I think that looks sick. So some of my plans with this channel is, you know, of course I'm going to be building this out. I'll probably put a lot of videos up about me building the van, between the wood paneling, explaining my electrical system, that way people can understand it. Regular maintenance depending on what I do or have to do. But after that, I'm going to be traveling. So probably throughout the summer I'll be going on some small trips, fixing it up, building out the van, making it how I like it. And then I'm hoping by fall I can travel full time. I want to head to Arizona for the winter and just explore all of Arizona, see the Grand Canyon, hit Lake Powell on the way. So stay tuned if you want to see some really cool content. I like to think that I'm a pretty adventurous person. So if you like to see some cool Astro van stuff, some cool adventures, stay around because there's going to be some cool stuff. So subscribe.